This is just a warning for the start of the video. This video will be a little bit rambly and won't be extremely coherent. So if that's not your thing, I'd click off now. But yeah, the title says what I'm going to be talking about. And that is YouTube is dying. And not in the way you think. No, I'm not talking about the amount of people using this service. If anything, it's going up thanks to nations like India, who are just embracing the internet and other modern day infrastructures. So what do I mean by dying? Well, if I'm honest, I'm on about creativity. Like, just think about it. When was the last time you found a channel that did something entirely unique and was entertaining? Honestly, the last person I found who I enjoyed like this was over a year ago, maybe even 2, and that's primitive technology. And are people to blame for this? No, I honestly don't think so. Here's an example of why I think the YouTube algorithm itself is stifling creativity and in essence killing YouTube. How many videos in the past week have you seen on Logan Paul versus KSI? Like, honestly, I don't follow them, or anyone who is an immediate bumboy of them, but my whole YouTube recommended was about them. Why? Because it was a trending topic, and YouTube knew this, so decided to promote all channels that talked about it, even tiny channels like mine. And as a person who loathes both parties, because in my controversial opinion, it was a fucking cringe fest on par with WWE, it kinda just made me not want to use YouTube, because the channels I actually liked were being covered with tons upon tons of trash content that did not interest me one bit. And before anyone says, well, refresh mate, you're just as bad, if anything. Commentary channels like yours just repeat other people's videos. And to that, I honestly have to agree with you. I do make my content before popular trends. Just look at my upload dates than other bigger YouTubers' upload dates. I do manage somehow to be ahead of trends. I have no idea how, but there we go. But even then, it's the same shit points repeated, and that's a big problem. Because I wouldn't be able to watch multiple commentary channels myself for that reason. Regardless, I enjoy making the content, even if not many people watch them. As long as someone finds it enjoyable, I'll continue doing it. But back to my point, this shouldn't be the case. YouTube shouldn't promote channels like mine. If this video even goes semi-viral, I think this will prove my own point for me. If not, then my point is still valid. The other problem that I have with YouTube at the moment stems from bullying and drama. I can't remember the girl in question, but she was aged around 17 to 18 and fairly big on YouTube, and for some reason the whole internet, mainly YouTube, decided to shit on her, and I mean everyone, just for some branding mistakes. I think it's fairly safe to say you can criticize someone, but to the extent the people were doing and for the points they were doing, it was not criticism, it was just mass bullying. And the fact that the YouTube algorithm jerked off the content creators who jumped on this bandwagon, well, honestly, it's fucking disgusting. Just look at channels like Kavos. Personally, I'm not a fan of him due to not liking his personality. Nothing personal against him. Everyone has people they just don't get along with, and I doubt I would get along with him. But he's just made his fame on YouTube from targeting the defenseless, if I'm honest. He never exactly goes after people who can properly defend themselves. And YouTube loves this. Drama, and more drama. He even targets channels who have like 10 subs and are just trying to mimic him, because you know, he's a nice guy. But what would you expect from a channel that pretends to be a pseudo-intellectual, but actually is nothing more than a high school bully? I think that you can make a point about someone and criticize them without being an absolute cockmuncher. And for this reason, I think the platform has turned extremely toxic, even maybe toxic than League, with everyone copying and eating each other for 5 minutes of YouTube fame. Honestly, there is no integrity, but I can hardly blame these people when they're making hundreds, if not thousands, selling their integrity. So, is YouTube dying? Honestly, no it's not, but I think it's safe to say it's bleeding quite heavily, with the more mature audiences leaving the platform, or at least selecting a few channels they enjoy and segregating themselves from the tidal wave of filth that is recommended on a daily basis. How could they fix this problem? Well, to begin with, I don't think they should be promoting drama like it's EastEnders, and honestly, put a hard line and stance on bullying. Just because something is satire doesn't mean you can be a dick to someone. That's just an awful excuse the likes of Leafy is here used. And I'm not saying you can't criticize someone, that would be insane. And at the end of the day, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm not promoting censorship at all, but I think YouTube should promote a newer and unique channels so that they don't get the same shit every day, because it just makes the platform boring and stagnant, not to mention toxic. Anyway guys, thanks for watching me ramble. I know it probably wasn't too fun to watch, and I apologize for that. I honestly just wanted to talk about the state of YouTube because it honestly makes me mad. And I know I probably offended everyone who watched me or watches this video, so I'm sorry if I came across as mean-spirited. I'm just quite passionate about the topic. Anyway, if you like this video, remember to leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.